Hello, souls. It is time for another episode of WoW. Now, I will say that I got started late and I did not have a very good night of sleep. So I'm not entirely sure how long we'll be playing this episode. I think I skipped last week too. I think something happened where I had to skip last week. Or actually, last week was my birthday. I think that's what happened. Anyways, um, so we helped Malfurion. I remember that. We helped Malfurion and now he has sent us this way. So that's where we have started, and let's continue.
Elune be with you.
We must not allow an inch to our enemy. If they strike in Darkshore, we will fight them back just as they had attacked Darnassus itself. I'm already having issues reading today. This is going to be fun. Like I said, I did not get a very good night of sleep. Mount to the offense. If Malfurion placed his trust in you, then so shall I. You'll find that our enemies greatly outnumber us this far south. Where brute force and numbers fail us. I need glasses. Strategy and guile will prove our biggest advantage.
Elune light your path.
Alright, leave no tracks. To the southwest lies the corpse of a being somehow related to the old gods that the Twilight's Hammer cultists worship. He was defeated before our time, if not by the Titans themselves, certainly by one of their creations. We've noted an increase in cult activity in that area, which can only mean something terrible is amiss. We're going to need to find out what they're planning to do there and why. Take this figurine, it'll help you avoid being detected while you gather intelligence.
Good luck, friend.
Alright.
What brings you here?
What's happening to the Blackwood furbolg? Our ancestors lived alongside the Blackwood furbolg for generations, but recently we have lost contact with their settlements deeper in the forest. One of their larger villages, Blackwood Hold, can be found to the south. Yeah, that's what I was reading. Travel there and find Elder Brolg. Ask him why his people have withdrawn from us and offer your help if necessary.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, so something happening with the furbolgs. Beyond what we know so far, that is.
Goddess bless you.
Consumed. My first concern right now is for the Thistlebear families who call what's left of these woods home. Just to our south, beyond the bear shrine, an entire generation has fallen ill, gruesomely ill, so more problems with the bears, it seems. Yandalura, I don't know what they're suffering from, but it consumes them from within. It pains me that a whole generation is beyond saving, but we've got to kill them off so that the earth can reclaim their bodies. More importantly, we need to find the source. Investigate the shallow lake they drink from.
May the stars.
I mean, I understand that we need to put these corrupted bears out of their misery and everything, given that it seems like there may not be anything we can do for them if it starts from the inside out. At least I don't think there would be. But again, I'm pointing out the fact that we're ignoring the fact that we have healers. Are we also ignoring the fact that we have some pretty amazing druids around? But anyways, you know, some things can't be saved, right? What was I going with this? I was going, why are we putting something that's corrupted back into the earth? Isn't that going to cause more issues? I'm seeing a line of copper over here, and I'm going to see if I can grab it. It's probably down there. Nope, I don't feel like going down there, so we're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to use our ground mount. As a reminder, I know I can fly, but I don't intend to unless necessary. Okay, so I think this is the Thistlebear families. I think all we really need to do with this one is just put these bears out of their misery and then Oh yeah, they're absolutely rotting. Okay, so probably not something that the druids can save. But when you do that and then check the water. Now that I see the issue, I understand why we're not helping them. I know I'm skinning these bears, but their their fur is not going to be helpful. They probably should have made these bears, since they're corrupted, not skinnable. We're gonna do it anyways. Also, I feel like I need to remind people, I know it's been several episodes, that yes, I am a clicker. This is my playstyle. You're not going to convince me otherwise to do anything else. If you find it offensive that I click, then there's hundreds of other people who play in a different playstyle that you can watch. Just putting that out there. Also, it's been a while since I played this character, so I'm trying to remember what all these things do. See, that's my heroic leap. This is for healing. See, those are my stuns to stop spell casting. These are my mitigation. Yeah. It's to remove any fear, sap, those type of things. And then this is to increase my parry chance. Okay. A hamstring, of course. And then this is another throw. I know this also does a throw, but this is another heroic throw if we need it. But it also generates high threats, which is the reason why it's next to my taunt. Okay. Okay. We're learning. We're remembering how things work. I've been really itching to play WoW, so I'm glad that we're doing an episode, even though it's probably going to be shorter than normal. Wanting to see this storyline continue. Okay, so that's all the bears. Now we get to swim in this infested water to see what's going on. A circle with a bunch of skulls around it. That seems like a cultist thing. Let's go tell, since we're so close, let's go tell her what's going on. Is this something we can grab, or do I have to go down? I have to go down? Might as well. Let me scroll back a little. I feel like I'm too close to my character. Whoop. Alright. On that note, we're gonna fly. There we go. Can I squeeze through these people? Yes. Okay. Hey, I figured out what the issue is.
What brings you here?
Katharina recoils at your description of the ravaged animals and the cruel device at the bottom of the lake. Yandalora, this is terrible. What is that thing and how did it get there? Something is devouring these animals, physically and spiritually. I had suspected the satyrs or some sort of disease was the culprit, but this is shaping up to be something unnatural. I thought the satyrs are unnatural. But anyways. The seeds of life. Something is trying to devour the life of Darkshore from within. I'll ask around to learn more about the thing you discovered in the lake. Meanwhile, we need to protect the local wildlife from further harm. Can you gather some materials for me? I'll need life Yeah, that's what it says. I'll need life in all its incarnations. Talk to Anu here in the grove to acquire a seed of the earth. Capture a Darkshore wisp floating amongst the trees, and we'll have a seed of the sky. Find a seed of the sea within seashells along the coast west of here.
Illume.
So we got to go on a journey here. Anu is this guy. Hey, can I have some one of your seeds? That sounds gross. He's still a little one, and you can hear the ancient land speak. It cries out in pain. Ancient Anu, where may I find a seed of the earth? A powerful regent for one so young. You will kill many foes in the name of your alliance, but it is important to remember that in the great cycle, birth is as powerful as death. Anu slowly reaches up to his head and withdraws an inconspicuous acorn. He lowers his arm to you with unhurried calm. This is extremely potent. I apologize. I did not wish that to sound like a boast. Okay. Okay, Anu. Alright, so we have that. We need a seed of the sea and a seed of the sky. And based on the blue around here, we should be able to find sky somewhere. So I guess we need to look up and keep an eye on... Oh, there we go. There's a wisp. See if we can catch it. I hate these running quests. You know what? We're gonna float in the air. It's not how you normally do it, but... There we go. We got it. And then since we're flying, we might as well... Oh, there was one closer to the ground I just saw. Anyways, we might as well go over here and get ourselves a seashell. With a bunch of fish around. This is giant fish around. That seems unnatural. Oh, we've anchored a crab. Okay, that has that quest done. We might as well go back to her to continue with that quest chain. I normally stack quests when I'm out and about, but this seems like an important thing to do rather quickly. As I stop for copper. I felt like the settings were, or the sound was too loud, so I lowered it, but now I'm starting to second guess whether or not I should have lowered it. I might tweak that a little bit. Actually, I can tweak that in post. Never mind. I won't even bother. I can raise it if need be.
I am honored.
Life is powerful, Neandalora. Concentrate in its purest form it can overcome... Holy crap. Life is powerful, Neandalora. Concentrated in its purest form, it can overcome anything. Someday, even Darkshore will heal from its wounds. Did you find everything I need? Hey, about that whole healing from its wounds type of thing.
Peace be with you.
I'm from the future. Perfect. This is everything. Did you have fun collecting the wisp? I used to chase the wisp around Ashenvale when I was just a girl. Aw. Lost in memories for a moment, Katharina suddenly grows somber. I'm afraid I've found out what we're dealing with. Oh.
Greetings.
An ounce of prevention. Are you familiar with the old ones, Neandalora? Anu and I agreed that the artifact you found in the lake can only be their work, and it's devouring Darkshore. Something is stirring up terrors we thought dead long ago. This is bigger than you and me, but my first concern is protecting the wildlife. Here, The sapling contains the life essence you gathered for me. I believe it can protect the local fauna. Test it out on a nearby unconsumed bear, stag, or moonstalker and let me know what happens.
Goddess watch over you.
Okay. So we need to find an uncorrupted one to test this on. Attempts to protect Darkshore wildlife from consumption. Okay. That's not gonna work. Deer's too young. Oh, wait, maybe here. Stag. Stag looks healthy. Yeah. What the hell was that? Did you see that? It was like very light purple, but was there.
Ishnu Daldiet. Goddess bless you.
The sapling you carry grows in power even as we speak. Life is regenerative. Yandalur, did it work? Yeah, it did.
Greetings.
Interesting. It sounds like our cure will keep the wildlife safe. But you say you saw something else? Some kind of angry presence? Yep. This is a good sign, Yandalura. Is it? Whatever is behind this isn't happy, and that means we're on to something.
I am honored.
In defense of Darkshore. Now that we know our preventative measures work, we should cover as much ground as possible. I've arranged to commandeer one of our hippogriffs, but I can't do this alone. Talk to my friend Orseos next to the flight master right outside the grove here. Let him know when you're ready and I'll meet you there. We'll canvass Darkshore from the air and protect as many animals as we can. Let's do it then. Let's protect the wildlife. So the person we're talking to is out here? Yep.
Greetings.
I've been assisting the flight masters to round up the hippogriffs that fled their posts when the lance tore itself apart. Even now, our birds remain squeamish. Orseos, Katharina sent me to borrow one of your hippogriffs.
Be careful.
Okay, we're doubling up. So... Okay, so we're just saving who we can. So any wildlife we see, we shall help. Bears, deer, and moonstalkers. You're pretty high up, you know. How am I going to be able to see everything? I'm not seeing very much movement right now. Maybe I need to zoom in. Oh! I can't zoom in. Not very well. Then I will zoom out instead. Okay, that's the deer. Now we need to get the moonstalkers and the thistlebear. SD is moonstalker. Moonstalker. Moonstalker, did I reach them? Yeah, okay. I see any more? There's one. There's a couple. There we go. Now we need the thistlebears. Also, she's talking to us the whole time, but I'm more focused on trying to save the animals and not what she's saying to me. Okay, she's basically just pointing out, hey, there's the moonstalkers, hey, there's them. That sort of thing is what she's saying. We just need thistlebears. There's some. There we go. Yeah, the last thing she said was look below. Some of those thistle bears haven't been consumed yet. We're not too late. Hopefully she lands soon. Whoa. Why would anyone want to dig up something so horrific? I'm convinced those things are behind what's happening to the animals here. Yeah? You see that giant sword in its skull? Definitely something from ancient times that killed it. I guess when the cataclysm broke through the world and stuff, the bones started to get noticed. And the cultists started to excavate it, looks like. Good work. Let Orseus know if we need to take another pass. Otherwise, I'll meet you in the grove. Okay. Zoom back in a little bit. Let me get a drink of water. Okay.
Elune be with you.
I appreciate your help defending the wildlife here. Hopefully, we're not too late.
Peace be with you.
So the animals are safe then. Thank you. Thank you. But now it's time to turn our attention to the source.
Ishnu Daldiel.
Oh, we leveled. The Devourer of Darkshore. Y'all saw the Devourer, so I guess that's what he looks like before becoming a skeleton. Now that the creatures of Darkshore are safe, let's turn our attention to the artifact he found in the lake. I believe it's the work of a minion of the old gods. We'll fight these fiends using the very life-giving energies of Darkshore itself. Take the Lifebringer sapling to the shore of the shallow lake to the south of here. Wave it over the waters of the lake and it should disable the ancient artifact. Be careful, Neandalora. The artifact is likely to be guarded by who knows what. Use the sapling. Yeah, who knows what she might find. Okay.
Go in peace.
First things first, let's get this. Let's see, where were we at in this? Let's see. Tactician. You have a 30% chance to gain a charge of overpower when you use an attack that has a rage cost. This effect applies even if that ability's rage cost has been reduced to 0. Colossal Smash. Smash the ground and shatter the armor of all enemies within 10 yards, dealing 529 physical damage and increasing damage you deal to them by 30% for this 10 seconds. Deals reduce damage beyond 8 targets. So this is an AoE thing, but it's also helpful in reducing the armor and stuff, which will help increase our ability to damage them. We have Sharpened Blades, Mortal Strike, Cleave, and Execute. Damage increased by 7%, and Critical Strike damage increased by 7%. Cleave, which is your strikes all enemies in front of you. Deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. And then there's 2 of these. Improves Sweeping Strikes. Sweeping Strikes affect 6 additional damaging single target abilities. Okay. And then Powerful Momentum. Secondary targets take an additional 25% damage from Sweeping Strikes. So a lot of these sound like they're going to be AoE focused. Which I feel like the higher level you are, the more the... What am I trying to say? The more the mobs are more closer together, harder to kind of pull. So you do get groups. This would also be good. 30% chance to gain a charge of overpower, which we already have 2 overpowers as it is. It's one that doesn't cost rage though. So it would be helpful if we could get that chance. Then we would get even more damaging abilities when we're rage starved. Which, if I remember correctly, I didn't look like we were very rage starved while we were fighting those bears. If I remember correctly, we were struggling with rage last episode. So let's go with this one. That will be helpful, I think. Alright. So next thing is... oh, right. We were doing the next bit of this quest chain. Let's see if we can cleanse the water here. So there's no more infected bear possibilities. We gotta get there first, though. Looks like someone else is leveling in the area. Alright. Yep, someone else is leveling in the area. Okay, so I think we just need to be on the shore. Oh, things are bubbling. Well, hello there. Oh, you got bigger. Come here. Let's not do that. Let's not cast things. There we go. The artifact shatters as Yothal the Devourer gasps his last breath. Yep, it's gone. But the thing is, his corpse is in the water, so I'm sure that's not helpful. Hopefully a cleanup crew goes and takes care of that. Alright. Also, I don't actually have a dagger. I do, in fact, have a sword. It's that stupid profession, let me change up your armor with profession gear, because that totally makes sense. Let's just completely don our apron and pieces of gear to skin an animal and then throw it back off to fight again. I mean, I know in real life skinning actually takes some time and not just a quick skin and then run and fight something else, but still. I really do not like the fact that it just changes our gear like that.
What brings you here?
I have transmog for a reason. Alright. I've already read that.
Goddess bless you.
I'm afraid to ask, Neandalora, is the artifact destroyed? What about its guardian?
What brings you here?
Everything is done. Love a balloon, look at you. That must have been some fight. You're covered in what looks like chowder. Yummy. Yummy. If a mere minion could cause so much agony here in Darkshore, I can't even imagine the suffering that a true old one could bring about. Yeah. Well, at least the animals are safe for now. I will plant the sapling you created to help rebuild the shattered lands. Thank you, Neandalora. I'd give you a hug, but, you know, chowder. Yeah, I don't blame you. I should probably wash that off. Anyways, okay. That quest chain is done. We have saved the wildlife and dealt with the minion of the old gods. Now, let's go see what the furbolgs need. Oh, well, We just saved you guys, but since you're in the way... Oh look, a baby cub is gonna watch their mother get killed. I can't believe they did this. What a way to make you feel guilty. I don't know why we didn't just jump on the mount again, but hey. I guess I felt like this was a shorter distance than I thought it was. Anyways, we're here. Why have you come here, outsider? You tell the elder that you were sent to by Foriel Broadleaf at the Grove of the Ancients. He seems to relax slightly. The elf is right. The forces of Felwood have seeped into Darkshore and sickened my people. All the way from Felwood, huh? The Bear's Paw. The foul satyr of Felwood have started to introduce their poison into Darkshore, into our lands. Their corruption kills the land and twists the creatures who live in it. My people are no exception. Our magic alone is not enough to bring them back to their senses. There is an herb called Bear's Paw that we use to break fevers and fortify the weak. With its help, we may be able to break the influence of the satyr. The herb grows in the wilds around the village. Okay? So we need to get... Oh my god. We need to get the herb. The problem is, we're gonna have to fight your people in order to do that. So, yeah. Sorry in advance. Let me get a drink of water. Alright, let's go. Sorry, buddy. Maybe we're not killing them, maybe we're just knocking them out. That's what's happening. We're just knocking them out. They'll all be okay in a minute. Oh, he's definitely not gonna let me pick that. There we go. Why does that look like a vial? Oh, let's see. We got these. They are an upgrade. That's it, it looks like. Where is the next herb? Oh, there's one there. So ominous looking. Actually, this is a good place for a screenshot. Maybe. The grass is kind of a problem. Oh, interesting. Do you hear that? Here, I'm gonna be quiet for a second, but do you hear that whispering? Very interesting. The closer you get to this, it seems like you get whispers. Okay. Sorry, I took a bunch of screenshots. Also, I couldn't really tell if the whispering we heard was from walking too close to the camp or if it was just part of the music. Oh, it is the music. So when you get closer, the music changes. See, now it's changed back to Darkshore music. Okay. So it was part of the music, but it's because we were getting close to a, Oh, there's a rare there. A... Oh god thing. Yeah, see, this is where we need all the AoE stuff. But we're just fine. We did fine. There was leather, that's fine. We're looking for herbs though. Is there any more herbs around here? Hey, I'm looking for herbs to help you. Do you know where they're at? And you didn't have to blast me in the face with fire, you know. Have some storm. Where are all the herbs? I wonder if you're an herbalist, if you would see are the herbs everywhere. I vaguely remember that actually being a thing. But I'm not an herbalist. Sorry, I was talking weird there for a moment. What I was trying to say is I'm not an herbalist, so not very helpful to me. Where are all the herbs? The hell? Do I need to get into the camp where it's not like on the edge? Because the first few were on the edge. I'm not seeing herbs inside the camp either. What's going on? Oh, there's one. Stop it. I said stop it. Stop with that spell casting. You're not allowed. Alright. There's one here. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Maybe that was just a dry spell of a section? There's one there. Okay, yeah. We were definitely in a dry section. No herbs were growing in that area. I don't know what I was trying to gouge. I should have charged first. Not gouge, rend. That looks exactly like the rogue gouge, but the same, rather similar icon. Or is it the same icon? It's pretty close. It's been a while since I played a rogue though, so. These rogues are unfortunately too squishy for me. I used to play them all the time though. It was like my main for a while. That was like a combat rogue. And I did not play a rogue like you're supposed to, because combat rogues, you can quite literally. I remember back in Burning Crusade, basically flying to an area for like dailies and just dropping off my mount, landing into a giant pile of enemies, and then just blade flurrying them to death. Not even stealthy, not strategizing. Holy shit. How to pull, you know, mitigate or crowd control. That's what I was looking for. Holy shit, I am having trouble talking. It was fun. But then rogues became squishy and I can't do that anymore. Why is this random person just sitting here? One shot, one kill.
How may I help?
I was traveling to Lordanelle with an important message when I was attacked by the furbolg Marash and his trackers. During the attack, I was poisoned, leaving me barely able to stand. I can make an antidote, but it will take time before it is ready. I would ask that you defend me until I can apply the antidote. I will aid you with my bow as best as I can. Should we survive, I will be able to deliver my message to Lordanelle while you speak with Onea at Maestra's post to inform her of this incident. Okay. Wait, did you hear that? Something approaches to the west. Yep. saying I didn't pick up the quest, but I did. Is more coming? Are you gonna apply the antidote?
I am honored.
Oh, more is coming. So I see we definitely need to start picking up more AoE stuff so it's not just whirlwinds. So whirlwind isn't really doing much of anything, to be honest. I'm assuming this is going to come in waves and then the main guy is going to show up. Because that went from 2 to 3. No. You came with no one? I don't know why you fairy fired me. That doesn't, yeah. Oh, armor reduced, okay. I was supposed to say I don't stealth, so. Praise the loon, I don't know if I could have survived the day without you, friend. My leg feels much better now. Remedy must be working. If you will excuse me, I must go report to my superiors of what has transpired here. Please speak with Sentinel Onea at Maestra's post in Ashenvale. Okay, so this is Ashenvale. She will see to it that you are properly rewarded for your bravery today. Interesting. Was that I don't think it was a quest on the map either, so we just randomly stumbled across that. Interesting. Okay, and it looks like we have what we need for the furbolgs, so we're gonna fly to the beginning here. We're back. You know, fight some of your guys, by the way. Have you gathered the bear paw? I have. These are poor, weak stalks. Well, sorry, I'm not an herbalist. But they're all we have. The corruption spreads quickly, even among the plants of the forest. Oh, okay, so it's not my fault. Before the bear's paw can be used to cleanse the afflicted, it must be completed and blessed. To the north of the village roams a tall strider named Fleetfoot. You'll need its tail feathers to complete the herb bundle. Bring the tail feathers and the bear's paw bundle to the ancient bear statue in the ruins around the Grove of Ancients, further north of where you'll find Fleetfoot. While at the shrine, combine the tail feathers with the bear's paw and receive the bear's spirit's blessing. Okay. So let us go quickly this way to... Wait, is this Fleetfoot or is this the shrine that is pointing us to? This isn't the... I don't see a shrine. Oh. Oh, that's Missing Reagent's Fleetfoot. Is this not where Fleetfoot is? I thought the shrine was over here. Yeah, the shrine's there. I believe. Isn't it? There's a dead dryad here, so... and an assassin. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is where the shrine is? Yeah, okay. So Fleetfoot is where? What did they say? I read that and then I wasn't paying attention, I guess. To the north of the village. Okay, so north of the village. Let's go back to the furbolgs. Oh, that is north. Oh, wait. There's Fleetfoot. Sorry, buddy. I need your tail feathers. There we go. That bear shrine wasn't there, was it? Was I not paying attention? I don't remember this bear being here. Anyways. There we go. Sorry for clearing my throat in your ear. We're back. Elder Brog accepts the blessed bundle from you and looks over it. This is exactly what we needed. The bear spirit favors us, and there may be hope, my brothers, after all. With the sacred herbs and the bear's blessing, you must use this herb bundle to cleanse my brothers. The corruption spilling over from Felwood has driven them mad, and they will attack any who come near. Yeah, I realize that. Expect the afflicted Blackwood to be angry with you until you have slain the spirits of corruption that haunts them. When you have freed my brothers from their madness, return to me. Alright, and then you... Jade Fire Brazers. The Satyrs of Felwood have started pouring their hate and corruption into our lands. They have sent Sherax the Defiler to subdue parts of the forest that we Blackwood call home. In addition to poisoning the land, animals, and plants, he has set up Jade Fire Brazers throughout the village to help extend his control over our people. Destroying the Brazers alone won't be enough to stop him, but it will help lessen his influence while you work with Elder Brog to free your brothers. Okay, so we're looking for Brazers while we're helping. Let me get a drink of water. Alright, let us save these furbolgs. So we hit this, and then we kill this, which I have an AoE, so hopefully it's not hurting the furbolgs too bad. You good now? Thank you for saving me, stranger. You're welcome. There we go. Oops. I think we killed a cub. I did it again. I keep forgetting my AoE. Or not my AoE, my buff. Okay, that person's good. I see a brazier. Destroyed. We're definitely hurting a lot more as we get higher up in level. Thankfully we have a heal here. There we go. Wait, what? Oh! Uh-oh. We have an issue! This one. Or is it not working? It's not working. Okay, we're gonna have to take care of these two. Unfortunately. There's some skirmishers and people up there that they seem fine. Oh, we don't have... Okay, so we finished that quest, so all we really have is the braziers now. Which means we have to take care of these other ones because we've run out of juice. That's why it stopped working. There we go. Damn, we need more braziers than I thought. There's two at least. I'm rage starved. Oh. Keep forgetting that I can silence these people. Just getting smacked in the face. Oh, there's the satyr. I bet you... Yeah, he's got a quest marker, yeah. I think he's gonna be next in our chain quest. There's a brazier. Just need one more. So there is a brazier over there. Okay, we'll just fight our way over here then. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. I like the way that furbolgs sit, by the way. It's so cute. There we go. And that should be the final one. Okay. I see a tin vein. That one seems to be inside the cave, so we'll deal with that when we go back up here, because like I said, I think the next part of this quest is going to be up there. Let me get off my mount while I'm talking to these people. You have done well. My people have begun to emerge from their madness, but they will fall back into it if we do not deal with the source of the corruption. Yep. Oh, and we leveled. The Jade Fire Satyrs of Felwood have found their way into Darkshore. tainting the land, water, and creatures they encounter. You've seen what their corruption has done to my people and their homes. If we do not turn back the satyrs, and all of us will share that fate. Within the cave to the east is Sherex the Defiler, the satyr responsible for the ills of the Blackwood. Slay him, Neandalora, and free us from his influence. Show the satyr that the Blackwood will not lay down and die so easily. Okay. Thank you, Neandalora. With your efforts, we might be able to save the Blackwood who remain. You're welcome. Alright, so let's look. This is not an upgrade, but it is something to collect. This is an upgrade. Alright. Now then. What we got here? We definitely need to keep an eye on... or eye for AoE stuff. Shockwave sends a wave of force in a frontal cone, causing damage and stunning all enemies within 10 yards. That would be helpful. Rallying Cry, let loose a rallying cry, granting all party and raid members within 40 yards, 10% temporary and maximum health for 10 seconds. Health granted increased by 50% when not in a raid. Interesting. That would be interesting. Field dressing healing received increased by 3% and all self-healing increased by an additional 10%. It also would be good considering we're having a little bit more health being knocked off ourselves. Spell reflection. Raise your weapon, reflecting the first spell cast on you and reducing magic damage to take by 20% upside of 5 seconds. Holy shit. That was a mouthful. So that would also be good if I remember actually to use it. Wrecking throw, hurl your weapon. Oh, it's another throwing. Hurl your weapon at the enemy, causing physical damage, ignoring armor. Deals up to 500% increased damage to absorb shields. Wow. That would be good. Not something we would need now, but it sounds good. Or shattering throw. Hurl your weapon at the enemy, removing any magical immunities and causing physical damage, ignoring armor. So it also does something... What is the difference? Oh, it removes magical immunity and causes physical... Why give us two? It's essentially the same thing, but one of them gives you magical immunity, but it also does the same amount of physical damage. And it deals up to 500% increased damage to absorb shields. It does the same thing, just one thing different. Huh? Am I... Oh, this is a cat. Okay, I see. So... Okay, so this is a cast. It actually takes you like 1.5 seconds to cast it with a 3-minute cooldown. Where this is an instant with a 45-second cooldown. So honestly, this would be better. Despite this, I know it like takes away a buff or whatever, but you really don't have time to just sit there and cast. You're not a caster to be truthfully fair. You're melee. So I see that this would be better, honestly. But I did say that we were going to need more AoE stuff, even though some of these other things sound really good too. So I think we're okay with our passive healing at the moment. So we really need help with AoE. So I think we're going to get this shockwave. There's nothing else I really want up here, right? This was like tanky things. Yeah, I think we're going to get this. And that will help. Let's see, sends a wave of force. It's a frontal cone, so I gotta remember to face a certain way. It also stuns enemies, so that's also helpful to kind of, you know, stun lock things. Okay. Let's go deal with... Oops. Let's deal with this person first. And then we'll go deal with, Sherricks. Also, did we get like an achievement? I thought I heard an achievement unlock. Unlocked battlegrounds. Gave me a bunch of titles. Earns the oh, there it is. Earned the achievement. Achievement, break the sound barrier. Master writing skill. Okay. So we fly more faster? Yeah, we fly faster. There we go. Now that I'm assuming all of you guys are gonna help me fight this person. Alright. You're not really doing much there, buddy. Oh, you gave me a curse. Okay. That's it? That's all you got from me? These persons didn't even help. Alright then. There was an ore here? Is it not inside? Is it outside? Yep, it's outside. Here we go. That was very anticlimactic, but at least we took care of it. Took care of your problem. Thank you, Neandalora. You are a hero to my people. Without you, we would be doomed to madness and death. May the bear spirit always watch over you. Happy to help. Okay. Next things next. Leave no tracks. So we need to survey the cultist area over here. Yes, I am utilizing my flying mount a lot more than I had intended to, but these things happen. Okay, so where do I just go down from here? Oh, my cat. Alright. So the guys with the orbs above their head are people who see through yourself. Wow, I run a lot slower than a normal druid cat. Also, for a new player, you wouldn't know that this guy with the orb actually can see through stealth, because it doesn't really tell you. Is this not where I need to be? Where do I need to be? Do I need to be up? Okay. How do I get up? Where's this guy at? Okay. How do I get up? Maybe up this path? If that's the case, let's run. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. How do I get out of this? On the prowl. There we go. Yeah, maybe it's up on the scaffolding instead. How do you get to the scaffolding? Oh, right there. Okay. So that guy is away from us right now, so let's... Oh! Oops. So unlike the actual druid cat form, there is fall damage. Good to know. I'm assuming this is where we need to go. I don't think the quest really told you, it just said use it to survey. How do I survey? Is this... Where am I supposed to go? It wasn't down there. It's acting like it is, though. Is this quest broken? We're gonna need to find out what they're planning to do there and why. Take this figurine, it'll help you avoid being detected while you gather intelligence. None of these people are talking. You would think these two would. Void Caller and the Doomseeker? Is this quest broken? Is there anyone down there that's important? Oh, there's the foreman. Maybe it's the foreman we need to listen to? Hold on, let me get away from them and then fly back down. I'm misunderstanding the assignment. Oh wait, there is... Oh, I keep forgetting there's small damage. Okay. Oh, we can get down from here. Yeah, the foreman's there. Maybe the foreman? Okay, there we go. Why are we digging this thing up anyways, boss? Watch your tongue, worm. You will not refer to Sagoth the Slitherer as that thing, or you'll find yourself eating your own heart for dinner. Oof. Now, back to work. Your superiors are watching from the outlook above, and they do not take kindly to idleness. Okay, so that completed that? This is dire news, the Indolor. If you are correct, then we'd best act swiftly and decisively. We cannot allow this Sagoth to be brought back to life. The cultists appear to be digging... Sorry about the camera weirdness. The add-on can get a little weird. Anyways, the cultists appear to be digging out the remains of a being known as Sagoth. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on... Oh, there's a rare over there. Keeping an eye on the guys. Oh, speaking of... Well, hello! Fancy meeting you here. This is a funny angle to fight you in. I'm in the middle of reading a quest. Anyways. The cultists appear to be digging out the remains of a being known as Sagoth the Slitherer. Perhaps their superiors on the rafters above have more information. Okay, so we need to stealth up there now. Okay. Well, excuse me for a moment, considering that I have got... Oh, I didn't mean to hit both of them. Oopsie daisy. There. When I get overexcited, I start mashing buttons. Oh, this is something we haven't collected yet. Very nice. Okay. Then I guess now we need to go up. So instead of stealthing our way back up there, let's just kind of, you know, land up here. Considering this figurine is like a Jake version of the cat form. Our men are almost finished unearthing Great Sagoth. Is the ritual ready? Not quite. We shall need a great many offerings of sacrifice before the herald of the old gods roams the land again. Don't worry, like I said, our men are almost done unearthing the slithering one. They will make for a suitable and even voluntary sacrifice. Sagoth will rise. So they're gonna kill their own people in order to rise Sagoth. Sounds very typical for a cult. Alright. Let's go tell the people what's going on over here. Okay, so the bad things are happening.
I am honored.
This is dire news, D'Andalora. If you are correct, then we'd best act swiftly and decisively. We cannot allow this Sagoth to be brought back to life.
Till next we meet.
Ishnuala.
Listen, D'Andalora, we need to learn more about what we're up against. To the southwest, beyond the Master's Glaive, there is a group of dwarven prospectors who were excavating the nearby ruins. Perhaps they have uncovered knowledge that is useful to us in this matter.
Farewell.
So not only are the cultists excavating things, but the archaeologists are just nearby. Alright then. Let's
I am honored.
kind of clear our bags a little bit. Not that we need to right now, but I don't want to get confused. There we go. Bags
May the
cleared.
stars guide you.
We're going pretty quickly again with our flying mount instead of the ground mount, considering that things are dire right now. This is not a slow journey that needs to happen. Looks like someone's doing pet battles. Rim travels excavation.
No.
This dig here is compromised. The Explorers League wants us to grab whatever's left of the value and clear out. Easily said, not so easily done.
Well met.
Unearthed knowledge. Oh, we know a thing or two about this Sagoth. The question is, do you really want to know?
What's on your
That's why we're here. Sagoth and Kron. The Master's Glaive was the site of an ancient battle, Yandalora. The Titans sent 20 of their stone giants against Sagoth. Of those 20 giants, one survived. The tablets say that Kron, the largest of the stone giants, allowed himself to be entangled by Sagoth's tendrils just long enough to be lifted close enough to the creature's skull within reach of his mighty sword. It's a good thing he's dead. We don't really have 20-some giants lying around to stop him again. So that's the reason why he's got a sword in his head. Alright.
Be good.
And it looks like the dwarves need some help too. Sorry for clearing my throat in your ear. Sweeping clean the ruins. The big beards at Ironforge, the big beards at Ironforge sent me here to check on Rim Travel's dig for the moment they got word of the disaster. Look at it. Precious artifacts washed to sea, months of tedious digging undone in a moment. When the tidal waves hit, they demolished the murloc encampments along the shore. Good news? Nah, not with my luck. The survivors are squatting in the in the shelter of the ruins, and they're doing more damage than the elements ever could. Would you mind getting your waiters out and taking care of things?
See you soon.
I don't have waiters, but I will wait in there and take care of things, yes.
Great to meet you.
The absent-minded prospector. Who are you again? Yandalora? Have we met? If you're here from the League, you can tell them I'm not leaving. Not without my find. I had it, right in my hands. Then the screaming. Then the wetness. Listen. Listen here, who's your name? I documented the whole thing in my journal the day the tidal wave hit, and I know just where I left it. The journal, not the find. Help me get the one so we can get the other, or vice versa. Do you follow? Follow me. That's
Safe
escort.
travels.
Let's do that in a minute.
What can I do for you?
Hold on, let me
Keep your
get a
feet
drink of
on the
water. I'm
ground.
struggling right now. Okay.
How are you?
SWAT secrets. Underneath Ren Travel's forgetful exterior is the mind of a genius. An enigmatic... oh my god. An enigma cloaked in senility? Something like that. But I'm not about to give up on the old man. Look at what I found in his notes. No, not there. No, that's a shopping list. Here. On the page here, he's trying to figure out what year it is. The disc. You think this Titan artifact is some sort of encrypted storage wheel? We were carefully unearthing it when the disaster hit, but hopefully it's still in the ruins. Dive in and grab it for me.
See you soon.
Okay, so I wonder if the artifact that he's talking about in a journal that he has is the very journal that this one is wanting us to escort him for. All right, let's escort him and deal with things. Superb. Gather your strength. What's your face? We've got a long way to travel. Ready? Let's move. All right. Wait, where'd you go? Oh. I was about to say, I was expecting him to come to me, but I don't see him. Alright. Onwards. Oh, we're not even actually going into the ruins, okay. So this guy is senile. I thought maybe he like got cursed or something and he just can't remember. The ruins you see here are identical to ones I dug up a few months ago, but they're flooded. Curious. Oh my god. We're having an issue, as per usual for murlocs. Where is he? Oh, he ran off. Where is he? Oh wait, no. Never mind, he's right here. Yeah, very curious. Old man. At least this is helping us clear out the murlocs that we need to do for the other quest. Oh, cone. I need to remember to set people up for cones. Or my AoE abilities. It's frontal. Where are we going? While you're slowly walking over here, I'll deal with these people. Set up the cone. There we go. We're almost level 31. Right? Yeah. Don't remember what level I am. We're just gonna circle the entire ruins, huh? Ah, we're almost there. Who's your face? The camp where I left my notes is just around the corner. Are you serious? So yeah, if you read the other quests, you realize that this is just gonna be a wild goose chase, and he's just gonna bring you back to the camp. The other guy has the journal. Alright. Oh. By the three hammers, will you look at that? More ruins. Yeah. Yeah, more ruins. These ruins I found are identical to the ones I just left. It's a find of the lifetime. You big doofer. These are the same ruins. You're wandering in circles again. Nonsense, see? Here's my journal right here. What do you make of this, Ferd?
Well met. What can I do for you?
Wait, what
How
does he
are
say
ya?
here? Air Travel has been a hero in the archaeology world for nearly 40 years. If he could only remember them. Oh, the stories he could tell.
Great to meet you.
Ah, you've helped the prospector find his missing journal. To think it was here all along. Someday you'll have to show me this other set of ruins he's always going on about.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, goodness. Alright, we got ourselves a level. So I definitely want to increase our AoE. So let's go with the Colossal Smash. Smash the ground. Is this another cone one? Show the armor of enemies. Increase your damage dealt. So this is definitely one to do first. Or stun if need be. Oops. We'll do that like that. Okay. So we have a few more murlocs to take care of and find the disc while we're down here. And murlocs are fun to deal with because they are always in groups. Oh, I see the disc. And we took care of the murlocs. Perfect, we didn't have to go very far. There we go.
What's on your mind?
Bravo, Neandalora. Now let's take a look-see at our new situation. What? More murlocs? I swear on my stones... your stones, huh? I swear on my stones, the more murlocs you kill, the more murlocs appear. Is it just me? We're going to need a new approach.
Great to meet you.
We can figure this out, Neandalora. We just need some dwarven I can't say the word. Think, Gruffy, think. These murlocs are just looking for a home, right? Let's do something constructive. I mean, that literally. All sorts of debris has washed ashore during the catastrophe, and some of the decimated murloc hovels may still be salvageable. Run along the shore here and gather up any building materials fit for a murloc. That's an admittedly low standard.
Be good.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
Did you find it? Gruff wants to clear out of these ruins as soon as possible. Yep, I found
What
it.
can I do for you?
Spectacular. Good work, Neandalur. I'm sure Rim Travel would thank you himself if he could remember your name. Look at the surface of the disc. These microscopic etchings. This is amazing. I'm certain this strange wheel holds information, if only we could read it.
No.
Now that we have the disc, a lot of our earlier finds are starting to make sense. Shortly after my arrival, Prospector Rim Travel unearthed what he presumed to be a prehistoric toaster. It's my belief that this slotted box is some sort of data reader. Unfortunately, it broke apart and washed away with the rest of our base camp when the tidal wave struck. It can't have gone far, he and Laura. Pieces must be buried in the nearby sand. Here are my trusty buried artifact detector. Here, use my trusty buried artifact detector to comb the beach for them. Okay.
See you soon.
Okay, so let's see. We have ancient slotted device, salvageable green mist wreckage. Okay, so we just basically need to comb the beach. There we go. That's nothing. That's some sort of part. That's also a part. How many parts do we need to make this? Oh, I forgot we also got a ring, which is our first ring. We need 5 parts, okay. We also need to get some of this wood and stuff. The honking sound as you use this. That's the 3rd piece. Fourth. Nope, we just need one more. Fifth. Alright. Fix that. Now we just need the wreckage. Or the debris from the wreckage. There's Naga over there. Ugh. Sorry about that. Alright, that should be everything.
How are you?
Where's the Senile one? Wet enough for you? What the fuck?
Well met.
Archaeologist Groff picks through the wreckage. Well, not much here that don't look stepped on, sat on, or soaked in a toilet. But toss some thatch on top and it'll do. Tell me, Neandalur, do you consider yourself an architect?
What
Nope.
can I do for you?
Can we build it? Yes, we can. Just west of the dig site, I planted a banner on the shore. The sand is firm and it's as good a site as any. Take my tools and the parts you collected and build these honorary pests a different place to live.
Safe travels.
Alright. Oh, that's probably where he is. This person's doing the escort.
How are you?
Did you assemble all the pieces of the slotted device? We may need to remove Prospector Rim Travel Sandwich for the ancient data interface.
What's on your mind?
Why yes, this is it. See here, the slot is the exact dimensions of the ancient disc, just as I surmise. Here's your reward, Yandalora. You've earned it. Junior archaeologist Ferd upends the device and pours mud and garbage from the slot. Are you ready to meet history face to face? Let's see what the ancients have to say.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Let's see what this artifact tells us. I knew it. It's calling up a message. Kill it! Groff says kill it. Come on. Diagnostic, fail. Respect your rim travel. Mother? Come on. The site has been compromised. The aspects must be alerted. Our junior archaeologist Ferd says, amazing. Prospector Rim Travel's done it again. We'll see if Ironforge can make sense of this. Is that it?
Great to meet you.
I guess
Be
so.
good. No.
That was it? Alright. Let's go build these murlocs a home. Oh. Oh, the murlocs are showing up. Easy, guys. Easy. Alright. Have fun.
Well met. Great to meet you.
Har har, that sounds like quite a heap you built up there. Did they take to it? Good, good. Let's see if my plan comes to fruition. Archaeologist Groff watches as scores of murlocs stream down the beach, pouring onto the hobble from all corners of the compass. Gradually his brows knit together. What have I done?
Keep your feet on the ground.
So now we've got a ton of murlocs in the area. Even more murlocs. Fun. Alright, let's go take this back to them, Sagath and Kron, the story. Because it's pretty important. We kind of veered off into helping dwarves.
Hello.
The dwarf story is unsettling, yet informative. It seems we have few options left.
Be careful.
Wait. Is that it? What? Oh, there's... I was about to say, where's the next quest? The Slumbering Ancients. We may not have 20 stone giants to take on our enemy, but we giants of ancient lumber are as strong as any rock. Look around you, Night Elf. My kindred sleep. Yet they will heed the Keeper's horn when the time comes, or time of need is upon them. You will find Eros, the Keeper of the Grove, beyond the bridge northeast of here. Tell him the urgency of our situation. We kind of spoiled that for ourselves. It's the guy that we found that's dead over there because of a Naga assassin. Because if one thing, it can't be one thing, it has to be multiple things. Eros's body appears to be lifeless, yet still warm. Perhaps his killers are nearby. The creature appears to have had its skull broken in a fight with arrows. It looks like what you've heard described as a Naga before. Yeah, we've fought these guys before. Oh, we have a friend. Just made a pile of corpses now. Anyways, it is said that despite their monstrous features, Naga are night elves warped by the arcane magic of Queen Ashara. It seems they've decided to stop you from obtaining the Horn of the Ancients. Well, let's go tell them the bad news.
Can I assist you?
The Naga are in league with the Twilight Hammer. Just what we needed.
Hello.
If the Naga want to throw in their lots with the Twilight's hammer, then may Elune have mercy on them. Go into their lair in the island of Najvel, which I think we saw as we were helping the dwarves, and find their leader, the Naga warlord known only as Rathspine. Perhaps the Horn of the Ancients can still be saved.
May the stars guide you. Ishnu Allah.
We cannot let the Naga get away with this, Neandalora. Slaying the Keeper of the Grove amounts to a declaration of war. You'll find their den inside a cave on the island of Najbel. This is spelled differently from this person, I'm pretty sure. Far to the southwest. I want you to send them a clear message. Message.
Watch over you.
Didn't this one say... Yeah, this one's spelled differently. There's a Z in this one. Anyways, that is an episode for another time. I need to wrap up. We got pretty far, but obviously there's more to go. There's more to the story here, more than just cultists. We need to go deal with Naga now because we kind of need the War of the Ancients in order to help take care of the cultists who are trying to sacrifice people to resurrect Sagoth. But that will continue next week. Until next time, bye bye souls.